What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and we're going back to lock-in crabs. I'm not doing random lock-in. I'm going right for lock-in crabs. Because I didn't play them well enough the last time we played lock-in. So I'm gonna show you how to play crabs the best. This is gonna be an absolute crab-tastic game. I think it might be my most viewed video of all time because of how good the crab unit is and how good I'm going to play them. So, they gave us crabs, elite archer, cursed casket's going to be good. Love the cursed casket. Boom tree with Trents, some bones. This is a perfect roll if you take away the archer and give me like a natural tank. So whenever we hit the reroll, we can get a natural tank for the elite archer. That would be great. Start with our crabs, push our workers, accept the snail if they want to send it. No big deal, I don't care. Check if we want a snail. Yes, we do. We do get snailed, but we get them too. We get them too. It's going to be a very long wave. It's going to be a very long wave. I have to decide, do I want to leak on wave 2? The answer is no, I don't. I don't want to leak on wave 2. But I've got to push the worker, man. I've got to push the worker. Sometimes that greed comes out. I've got 3 bones. And if they're splitting good enough, I'll be fine. Alright, should still be above 45 gold. Yep, 53, we're good. Super long wave. I probably shouldn't have pushed that worker. And this entire crab video is already in danger. But it only depends on this wave. Okay, so the crab's got to do crab things. I think I want bones over here. Like that. This is my thought process. Right? These are going to split tank as if you had like a bone crusher. Really good. They're going to take forever. And then this one's going to help just that little bit of delay so I can get out another crab spawn. Can we hold here? Or did they get us? And we overpushed. It's 2 snails. Those are splitting, but are they splitting enough? That's the question. Right? Are they splitting enough? They're actually going to live over there. My guy might leak. I think I leak, but it's not bad. And that bone right there he's the champion of the world over there. My bones are insane. What boners? Holy moly. The boner is going crazy. See, this guy had his boners die first. Right, this guy had his boners die first, whereas my boners, they did not die first. Do have awkward gold here though, so we'll probably go for a fire archer. I don't love the fire archer right now. I feel like it's pretty weak. But this will help me here. It'll help me on wave 4, and then we can get back to the real business. And that's more crab warlocks, right? I mean, a perfect build has like 20 crab warlocks. So, let's get back to that. So, I almost don't want to push. I would need 35 gold here. Can I generate 35 gold? Push a worker and still get a crab next? It also might just be a trend. My fire archer actually does. I'm gonna leak here. Oh, I actually leak. Oh no. Did not see that coming. But as we all know, small leaks are okay. I did lose 10 gold. So let's not say it's that okay. But it's gonna be fine. We slowly keep getting king damage on the other side, which is awesome. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys right now. One of my dogs keeps farting, and it is horrific.
Oh my.
It is absolutely horrific, and I'm struggling here. So if you start seeing me make crazy faces throughout this video, I apologize. But oh my goodness. My fire archer is gonna tank a lot here. I probably don't want that. I probably don't want it to die, so we'll just build for 5 already. Definitely want another crab warlock next. So I might have to sell a couple of bones to guarantee the crab warlock. But we only need 17 gold. And this guy has been leaking. He won't be leaking this time. This guy's gonna leak, giving us a little bit of gold. Our estimate is 127, so I probably have to sell 1 bone. Because I'm gonna be at 139. And we need 140. Let's go ahead and sell one of these bone warriors. Add us another crab. And I'm still going to build these crabs in a aura position, right? Like we could have an APS, Starcaller, White Mane. Just in case. Just in case we get something juicy. On our reroll. But for now, this should do just fine. Probably push 1, add another crab on 6. I would like to push 2. But crabs are notorious for being bad on wave 6. And I've already leaked twice this game, albeit small. I don't want to leak anymore. You know? I'd rather be a chicken, a little overbuilt. And just be able to push really hard. They're telling me to push that worker so bad, but I just can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'll let my teammate push the workers while I push the crab button. All right, with enough crabs, you don't need damage. You don't need tanks. You've got crabs. Yep, OP with gasket. Yep. We can push pretty hard here, though. The guy we're sending's kind of overbuilt. I probably should place the cursed casket next. But let's see what happens here. A Trent is also okay. You know, it's a good tank to allow you to, guess what? Spawn more crabs. Right? Or we can just push. You know, let's just push. I haven't leaked in a bit. Let's just push. And this long wave where I might leak will give us time to hit the reroll button. So, I'm looking for auras for the crabs. Starcaller, APS, White Mane. Steeds, Sacred Steeds would be amazing. A natural tank like Warg. Or Swift tank like Yuzora. Let's not push here. We're already really pushed. Could be in danger next. So let's not push. We actually might even leak here, to be honest. Because this front one dies, I believe. Yeah, that front one dies. This fire archer is cooking, though. Yeah, super long wave. So let's go ahead and not push. Yeah, I'm gonna leak, but it's like, it's a perfectly acceptable leak. Right, me and my teammate are, kill that one. Me and my teammate are 14 workers. We're generating tons off of this long wave. This is one of those situations where genuinely, this is a pro leak. Genuinely. I'm not just saying that to defend myself. This is perfectly fine. And my teammate saved on his guy. So that guy's under a lot of pressure. Now we get our big crab. And we're not getting a pack leader this time, right? Because they sent us 100. So we should be okay here. Let's hit that reroll button, see what we get. Gararl. I really don't think Ocean Templar crabs is a good idea, right? Because it doesn't have the magic resistance anymore. But we did want a natural tank, so let's take it. Let's take it for now. I'm almost leaking again. I might actually leak again, to be honest. But then again, crabs are crabbing. I leaked my guy with income. That's awesome. I'm just going to keep pushing. We're pretty bad on 10 right now. Maybe we shouldn't push too hard. Once again, it's just the waves are so long. And crabs are notorious for being horrific on that wave. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Every sneeze is a like? No. So, sorry. Dark Mage kind of sucks. Alright, so here's my plan there, guys. Sorry about that. I should never have sneezed on camera. That's pathetic. I sent a Hermit here because he's got 4 Fire Archers and 2 Dark Mage. There's no damage. This build has no damage. I was going to send a Mole, but I didn't quite get to that 120 Mythium. And if I could get some gold here to maybe help me get 2 Millenniums or something like that, so I could hold on 10, that would be great. But he could also just full hold with the double Mudman being 100 over. That is also an idea. Although it still might leak. It still might leak with the... Oh my goodness. It still leaks 100 over. Oof. And I have to say, this is a positioning thing, guys. This is a positioning learning lesson. See those Mudmans? They started tanking before the Willis Room was even close and the archers were getting shots off. Those Mudmen are just too far up. They are too far up. Now we're still really weak here. So let's not get cocky. I mean, I think we just need the Millennium for the damage, right? And honestly, if I'm gonna do an Ocean Templar, I might as well have the Doomsday on it. So let's do this. Let's do a Doomsday with it. Like a Doomsday with Ocean Templar. Should be okay here. Now we're able to really push hard because we are not weak on 11. We are not weak on 12, and I have the answer for 13. Our guy is going to leak a little bit. His guy is going to hold the mole. Once again, we're pushing really hard. And probably take sacrifice. Because if they do save for 13... If they do save for 13, it's not a bad idea for us to sacrifice and pull out a full second Doomsday by sacrificing a Crab Warlock. Because Crab Warlocks are pretty bad on 13. Just gonna be honest. So let's take sacrifice. He's hard in this wave. Wow, he's scared of this wave. Interesting. I think we're way worse on 12. Actually, I'm gonna do a hide boom tree. I like building the boom trees in the back just to hide it. Sometimes they get sniped anyhow, but okay. And yes, they have decent units here, but ever ink? Oh, too late, too late. They do have decent units, but we saw what happened before, where they still leaked anyhow. So let's see if we can get them.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna greedily push one worker to get the mole. We have tons of king. I'm risking it. It's fine. Go for the boom tree here. And honestly, I'm going to go for 2 boom trees. I've got so much tank. I've got so much tank in the crabs. If these boom trees do tons of damage, then the crabs can spawn more crabs, and then I just never leak. So I'm putting my faith in my crabs. They do not send here. He is not hardened, but it is a Titan Dread Knight with no tanks. It's a Titan Dread Knight with no tanks, but it has Dark Mage, it has Titan, it has all the goodies. And it's doing pretty good. Does get his guy a little bit. I get my guy a little bit. Actually, leaks his guy a little bit. I do not get my guy. They fire at your army. We should not have sent 12, by the way. They showed a lot of strong units. But my teammate wanted to protect his gates here. So, it's not the end of the world. It's really not the end of the world. We're in a little bit of danger. I'm not gonna lie to you. We do have the full king, though. I do still have sacrifice. Boom trees are okay here. I'm not gonna sacrifice here. I'm gonna sacrifice next wave. That's because we're much better here on 13 than we are 14. I'm crabs, and he's gate, right? These are okay. Not great on 13, but not horrible. On 14, crabs and gates are atrocious. So, let's see. It is the 14. We just income king, right? And we just hope to live. So we will definitely be using sacrifice here. And I think I'm going to go for 2 doomsdays. I mean, I've got the cursed casket too. We could also do that. That might actually be the better angle. Yeah. I changed my mind. It's cursed casket all day. And we're on fire somehow, even though we're getting saved on. So let's go ahead, sell that Garl. Sell it, not sacrifice it. Sacrifice this boom tree. And let's make all the caskets. Right? Sell this fire archer. Okay, here we go. Right, and the reason I went for this instead of a second doomsday is because GKs. So if I have 2 doomsdays, GKs still hurt me, right? But caskets sort of take the GK out of the equation. Just need to get out like 20 shots from these caskets. Get some spawns out, get some spawns out! Yes, we get our spawns out. And I am doing very well right now. This doomsday is going crazy. Get out some spawns. I pro leak. And my teammate just full holds. So now we just full push workers for wave 16. And my guy's a little bit farther behind on the power score. But I still couldn't leak him. So I'm still going to push really hard for wave 16. I'm still going to push fairly hard for 16 here. I do have a lot of AoE, which, honestly, on 16 is usually pretty good. Even though AoE is in a weak spot, it's still fairly decent. Okay, and he gets an income. I'm gonna push one more worker. Yeah, and when you're in the lead, this far in the lead, we can just keep sending and matching, sending and matching, sending and matching. It's perfectly okay. I'm gonna go for a Kraken and then Packmal Hermit. The Kraken is because that is his damage. His only damage for the wave. Like, can't kill a Kraken that easily. You just can't. He's gonna struggle to kill a Kraken. So And I think I'm going to take this one back to the old days. I'm going to take this one back to the old days. And I'm just going to build a ton of crabs. Okay? I'm just going to build a ton of crabs. Because if I get any of these crabs to spawn, then I just don't leak. Okay? And they're also acting as tanks for our AoE back here. So I think these crabs are going to do great things. They don't even send us here. He's 950 under. Yeah, my guy's going to leak a little bit here. So if this guy doesn't hold, then they probably just lose the game. There's a world where they live because we don't have any big sends. But it's also like a lot of full HP things. It's close. It's close. It was close. Victory. That was a close one. That was a much better crab game there. Still made a couple of mistakes, not gonna lie. I'm totally happy with this wave 2, totally happy with that wave 1. The wave 3, I'm just trying to think, like, the fire archer tanked too much. And I didn't expect that. I guess I would have been better off having that third bone on the right to help out the fire archer. Because the crab can sort of handle its own business. That was cool. That was cool. Everything was good. Wave 7, we did push really hard, but it was fine. Yeah, I mean, we had tons of workers. Yeah, 27 workers to 22 workers, so it was net positive for our team. He only pro-leaked. I even pro-leaked my guy. Was he Fiesta? He was not Fiesta. He was canceled. Okay. And I went for the real send to the 100 over, and we got lucky because of the positioning. Everything was cool. And now that the game is over, I will tell you that sending 12 was a real doofus play. There was no need for us to ever send 12. And for him to triple harden on 11 was crazy. Because him on 11 and me on 11 were really strong. Okay. He's really strong on 11. Only spell in the game was counterattack, which is only 60 Mythium. So, probably don't want to full harden on a strong wave. Wave 12, we could have gotten cooked. And that's why we sent, is because he hardened, because he's gates. But then again on 12, I'm a god. And they are horrific on 13. This guy was Dread Knight and Mudmen and Archers. This guy was Daphne's, far back Lifebinder, and a little bit of AoE. If we had saved for 13, we would have won the game on 13. 100%. We sent early, right? I'm so strong here on 12 that I don't think anything could ever leak me. I've got the AoE, I've got crabs, I've even got a little single target damage, Dark Mage. I'm never leaking on 12. It's impossible. And if he had held on to some of those hardens, he also would have done really well. And then we would have just won on 13. But this was an okay outcome, right? Still not that bad. We could have been in a little more danger on 14 if he had gotten a bigger send. If Titanium pushed a touch harder, right? If he had pushed like 2 more workers, you know, maybe get to like 680, 700. The Darkling, that could have been a little bit better. But then once we hold or do well on 14, it's just a full push for 16. I'm, once again, and we have the full king, right? Are we great on 16? Kind of with my AoE, right? But it's more so that on 16, we have a full king. Their king's a little lower than 100%, and we have the lead. So if we just full push for the kill shot, and it's a match, or they don't send, like they didn't send in that situation, then they're just toast, right? If they had sent and lived, that would have been okay too, because we would have done pretty good. Maybe we take king, maybe we give shutdowns, but then we just keep pushing for 18, and we just continue to have the upper hand, right? And so if you get in one of those situations where you're in the lead, it's okay to match. You don't always have to skip if you know how much danger the other team is in, right? Like, once again, if they send on 16, it's okay with us, right? Even if they live, it's fine. It's okay. But hope you guys enjoyed that game. Glad we got that lock-in Crab Warlock win, and I'll see you guys in the next game.